Welcome to the Jill on Money Show. It is Sunday, March 5th, and we are here to help you make better financial decisions. They are not necessarily perfect ones. They are based on what's going on in your life, what is happening for you, and where you are right now. I don't really care about what necessarily got you into a situation. We're not going to correct the past. We're going to try to take forward-looking action. And if you would like some help in doing that, just go to our website, jillonmoney.com. Click the Contact Us button. Don't forget to check the box that says you'd like to come on the air with us. That is what Pete did. Pete is on the line from Colorado.
Well, I reached out to you because someone was pitching me an investment option for moving my IRA, and I was like, this just doesn't feel right. And so I reached out to you and said, what do you think?
All right. So tell us a little bit about yourself, and then tell us what's being pitched to you.
So 59, I'm the sole provider for the family, and I'm trying to figure out when I'm going to be able to retire and how comfortably. And I've moved jobs, from time to time, about every 6-7 years. So I've got a self-directed IRA with Schwab. I kind of direct my investments myself because I wasn't happy with someone previously. And so a friend of mine works for his company, and he's pitching me a good idea for the downside protection because I'm 59.
Okay. How much money is in the self-directed IRA right now?
$490,000.
Great. Okay. How much money do you earn, Pete?
I'll probably do over $450 this year.
Great. And you've got a retirement account through your current employer right now?
I do, and I max that out.
Okay, and you're over 50, so you get to do that catch-up contribution.
Yep.
So how much money are you saving every year? Obviously, you're making a bunch of money, so are there other things that are going on that's preventing you from saving, or are you a good saver?
Well, I wasn't. I put 3 kids through college, and they have zero college debt, so I was able to pay for that, but that kind of put me a little behind. I think I'll be able to put away between $120 and $150 a year for the next 6 to 8 years.
Wow, that's awesome. Wow, that's really, so you're cranking. You're basically saying, all right, I didn't have a ton of money to put away for some years, but now you're willing to keep doing this. And the kids are fine now, right? Like you're not doing anything to support them at this point?
I am not.
Oh, thank
I might
God.
have to jump in on one of them who's trying to decide what she wants to do when she grows up.
Oh, God, you parents. God bless you. Okay. So, look, if you're going to work for another 8-10 years, then obviously, first of all, the numbers always look better the longer you work. If you like what you do, working longer always will give you a certain amount of comfort.
Right.
And you said that you've been directing the money in your Schwab account. What are the kinds of investments that you've been using for that almost $500,000?
It's a combination of ETFs and mutual funds. I had one individual stock. I used to have some more individual stocks. I had one individual stock, and I just sold it, but it was the only reason I had it was my son's company.
Oh, very nice. Good supportive dad. Okay. But you're like, I made money or I lost money and we're moving on. Yep. So how did this person come to pitch you if you're just managing your money yourself? Like, where did this person come out of the blue?
He's a person that used to work for me at a different company years ago, back in the early 2000s, and now he's a financial advisor.
And what exactly is he pitching you? You said it's downside protection. It's either an option strategy or an indexed annuity, and I'm guessing it's an indexed annuity.
It's an indexed variable annuity.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, everybody wants downside protection, but downside protection comes at a cost. And my guess is that this is a pretty hefty cost. I mean, it's probably the contract that he is looking to propose to you is probably a 2 to 3% a year cost. And you know what? You're going to be working for 10 years. You're going to be investing for 40 years, essentially, or 30 years. But you are not going to have all of your money invested in stock ETFs and stock mutual funds. You clearly know that even at age 59, you've got to have a diversified portfolio. So instead of paying 2 to 3% a year, which is money that's just going to get extracted from your pocketbook into the insurance company and your friends, why not keep that money and just rely on the fact that you're going to have a diversified portfolio? You're not going to pull all the money out of this portfolio in any given year, and you're going to be smart about how you manage your risk. That, to me, is the simple equation. And the idea that the quote-unquote friend or former worker is coming to you, it's sort of patently absurd that these people run around and say, this is what you should do without giving you the alternative. And the alternative for you is like what you're doing right now. If you would like to join us here at the program, all you need to do is go to our website, JillOnMoney.com. While you're there, you can subscribe to our brand new service. It's called Jill on Money Live. That's where you're going to have access to quarterly live webinars and more special content. You can also buy my book, The Great Money Reset, everything there at JillOnMoney.com. Do something nice for someone else today. Change your work, change your wealth, change your life. Thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.